Welcome into the Middle of Nowhere Gaming Podcast. This is episode 12, and I only have Brendan with me today.
Hey.
Hey, we're going to celebrate 3 months of happiness together. Hug me, Brendan. Hug me. Okay, we're not going to hug. But anyways.
Hey, we've appeared on every single podcast.
Yeah, you and me, man. Going strong.
Even the 7-hour one.
Even the 7-hour podcast. Hell yeah. So, if you haven't figured out, Jess isn't with us today. I hope she rests in peace. Her brave soul died.
Okay, really? You shouldn't do that?
No, she didn't really die. She's working on finals or something like that. Good luck to Jess on her finals and stuff, and me and Brendan will just slack off and never do them. We're moving on with life, right? Screw school. We don't care. We're dropping out.
No, we just do that in the middle of the night.
We're going to Chicago this weekend, aren't we, Brendan?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome.
We're going to review the crap out of that convention.
Yep, it's going to be good times. We're not really going, for anybody listening. We're joking. We're not going to Chicago. We have to study for finals. But it would be fun. Okay.
We convention in January.
Yeah, you should probably talk into the mic when you talk, though. Because you didn't go get your headset. So you need to talk into your mic, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, so things worth mentioning. All my PS4 reviews are up on the website now, all 5 of them, so you can go find them all. That includes Contrast, Resogun, Assassin's Creed 4, Killzone Shadowfall, and Knack. So yeah, go find them. Awesome stuff. We are currently looking for more writers for our website. There's an application on the website. You can find it at the top of the homepage. It is a short, simple application. You can sign up. If you're interested in writing about video games, news, reviews, previews, anything like that, feel free to sign up. We're looking into adding more people. So
starting pay is like $0.
Yeah, it's a $0 paycheck. So
that's like minimum wage, right?
Yeah, you can only move up from there, right?
We can make them pay an entrance fee for the application.
Good start.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, anything worth mentioning, Brendan?
Nope.
I'm just working my ass off on homework and shit. I played games all weekend, and now I beat a game, and so now I'm focusing all week on homework so that this weekend I can start gaming again before finals. Whatever. Anyways, so we have some giveaways during this episode. So be listening throughout the episode, and we will read off the codes or whatever. There's one big giveaway, and it's we're not going to read off its code, but we are going to have a contest type thing for it. So be paying attention for when we announce that. But there are a few codes for other things. So let's move on to the news from nowhere. Woo-woo. We always have some kind of different little tune there.
Yeah.
It was like Twilight Zone or something. I don't even know. Whatevs. Okay, so the first news, the most important news of all. The VGX this year sucked balls.
Spike, as usual, does not fail to disappoint.
But yeah. So yeah, let's talk about everything that happened. First of all, the winners. Any surprises there, really? I mean, best action adventure was Assassin's Creed. Best sports game, NBA. But game of the year was Grand Theft Auto. Best indie was Gone Home. Best RPG, Ni no Kuni. That was awesome. Like, that seemed like an underdog to me for some reason. I've been preaching all year long that Ni no Kuni was phenomenal. It was an awesome game. I didn't think it was actually going to win, just because how often do JRPGs win anything, and so that was really cool. All the other bullshit stuff like racing and fighting, no one cares. Just kidding. Injustice, Gods Among Us, and Forza, good games I hear. Best voice actor and voice actress.
There was no surprise there.
No surprise. The Last of Us in a freaking sweep. Troy Baker as Joel and Ashley Johnson as Ellie. That was awesome. I was so proud, so happy. I congratulated them both on Twitter, and Ashley Johnson favorited it. I was like, oh, I'm in love.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sweet.
Never watch your Twitter, favorites again.
Yeah, exactly. Never watching that again. Mobile game, Plants vs. Zombies, Best Shooter, Bioshock Infinite.
Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Best Shooter was Bioshock Infinite. People were raging about that on the internet. This is bullshit. How could it not be Call of Duty or Battlefield? Well, fuck all of you. You guys are stupid.
Do you shoot many things in Bioshock
Infinite? You have a gun the entire game.
Oh yeah.
I
I only remember the power-ups.
Oh yeah, the fucking whatever. They're not plasmids anymore, or something else. I don't even remember. I think we mentioned it last week or some other time. Fuck it, I don't remember. Anyways, best character, the Lutesk twins from BioShock Infinite.
I don't get that.
That was cool. I liked that they won. I didn't expect them to win at all.
No, I didn't.
So that was interesting. Best Xbox game, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. I've heard that's really good. PlayStation game was Last of Us. No surprise there. Then the best Nintendo game was Super Mario 3D World. I've heard that's an excellent game. Best PC game was Gone Home. No surprise. Handheld, Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. No surprise. Best DLC, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. I've heard excellent things about that. So.
I haven't heard somebody talk about it who didn't love it.
Exactly. Casual game was Animal Crossing: A New Leaf. IGN raves about that. Best song in a game. I was not surprised. Will the Circle Be Unbroken, performed by Courtney Draper and Troy Baker in BioShock Infinite. That was awesome. That's a good song. Most anticipated game was Titanfall. Studio of the Year was Naughty Dog. Soundtrack of the Year, Grand Theft Auto. All no surprises, really. So, on to the announcements. Telltale Games partners with Gearbox Studios to develop episodic Borderlands game called Tales from the Borderlands. Did you see the trailer?
No.
You should have watched all these trailers before we started recording. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like Telltale Games. I loved The Walking Dead. I still haven't played Wolf Among Us. I need to. I plan on it soon. I mean, I like playing them back to back to back and not having to wait every 2 months to see an episode. But
it's like the same thing with books.
Yeah, it sucks. But anyways, so yeah, it's pretty exciting. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Brendan, what's the next announcement?
Tomb Raider Definitive Edition coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One in January 2014. It is a remake of the 2013 Tomb Raider game. Updated graphics.
I like how you read it verbatim. Exactly. Yes. It has updated graphics. You could have said that.
If they're going to redo of Tomb Raider, wouldn't they want to do an older one?
No, I mean, they already had the set for Tomb Raider that just came out last year or whatever, and they're like, we know PlayStation 4 and Xbox One's coming out, so we might as well just make it again, just like amazing looking though, and they did. Like, they completely redid Lara Croft. She looks different. Like, her face is different. Everything about it's like crazy. So more realistic. Have
they made a Wii U version?
No, I don't think they ever will. Wii U's dying. No, I'm just kidding. The Wii U's being revived right now. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze will be released on Wii U on February 21st, 2014. The new playable character in the game has been revealed, and it's Cranky Kong. Yeah. So, by the way, all of these you can go to our website, middleofnowheregaming.com, to see the trailers. We have them all listed on the website. There's an entire blog with all the winners and announcements there, so go check it out. That's cool. Cranky Kong's going to be playable. I loved the old Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I played that a few times.
I played all of them on the Super Nintendo.
I bought it, but I forgot that you had to get an extra thing for your N64 to be able to play it.
Mm.
And so it just hung uselessly, like on my game shelf. Not hung.
You're uselessly hung on your game shelf. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what that means. Anyways, next news, Brendan.
Agents of Storm, sorry. Announced for iOS devices. It's a tower defense strategy game, and it's supposed to be released in early 2014.
Again, you should have watched the trailer for these. But, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I mean, as cool as a tower defense game can be, and as cool as an iOS device game can be, they're not all that great, but it looks cool. It looks interesting. It's got really pretty graphics and stuff.
What games are played on iOS devices, you ask? Why don't you read the blog?
Oh, yeah. Why don't you read our newest blog? Well, I don't know if it'll be newest by the time you read this tomorrow. We'll see. Or you listen to this. But our newest blog was a piece by Brendan. And it's the importance of casual gaming to the video game market. And it's an interesting piece. Makes some really good points, some cool information in there. Go check it out. He's like trying not to smile and be like, yeah, I'm a badass.
Yes, I reviewed games like Farmville.
The next news, Elijah Wood has been revealed as a character named Shay in the upcoming adventure game called Broken Age by Tim Schafer and Double Fine.
I like how he does these things, like gets involved in some...
Yeah, so do I. Elijah Wood's cool. I like Tim Schafer and Double Fine. I really haven't played very many adventure games, so I'm going to check it out and see how it is. It looked really interesting watching the trailer for it. The Division Snowdrop Engine trailer was revealed at VGX, and holy crap, it looked so realistic. Like, that engine is phenomenal. I don't even know how they did it. There was a scene where like the camera was like zooming out or something, or it was like going through time, and there was snow and ice and stuff on the ground and everywhere, and it was showing it melt. And like just seeing it all melt was so realistic looking. Oh god, it was so cool, so cool. Yeah, interesting. Other trailers revealed, such as Destiny, South Park: Stick of Truth, The Witcher 3, Dying Light. Those were all just trailers that came out. Yeah, Brendan, read off the next announcement.
New Destiny trailer revealed.
No, I just said all the trailers.
Okay. Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Video game developed by Telltale Games revealed. It will be released in 2014, based on the television series, but not the series of books.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I love Game of Thrones. Like, crazy about it. Like, so crazy about it that Joel McHale, when he was making fun of people who are crazy about it, would probably be making fun of me. Even though he acted like he liked it, I guarantee you Joel McHale's never even fucking seen an episode of it. Never seen an episode. I guarantee he... Oh, God, he pissed me off during that show.
We can't...
He acted like he knew about everything. When it's just like, when he would say something about everything, he would say it in the most vague of terms. You know, like, you could be saying it about almost anything and, you know, be right.
I've only seen some snippets of the show, since I don't have HBO Pro.
Oh, for Game of Thrones?
Or HBO Go, or like Hulu Plus.
Yeah.
But I've seen some clips with like Peter Dinklage.
Mm-hmm.
They look pretty awesome.
He's awesome. It's such a good show. You should definitely watch it. No Man's Sky has been revealed as Hello Games' next-gen game. No Man's Sky looks really ambitious. It looks interesting. It's like the next great space explorer type game. People were saying, oh, it's what Destiny should have been. It's like, no, it's not what Destiny should have been. Destiny's a Bungie game. It's going to be an action game. It's going to be a shooter. No Man's Sky looks like a space exploration game or something like that. So it looks cool. The story trailer for Thief was released. It looks really cool. Thief has always looked cool ever since they announced it was going to be remade and everything. It's looked pretty cool. What's the last announcement?
New Titanfall trailer revealed. Includes new Titan reveal, the Ogre.
Actually, there was 3 reveals for new Titans, but I didn't write them all down. I only had Ogre on there. So, yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's not Shrek.
That's not Shrek. Okay, we're going to move on from VGX. Fallout 4 teaser site was a hoax.
That's just sad.
The world cries himself to sleep. We were all hopeful for that. Oh, man, I am so upset.
I was getting really excited. Like, I was counting down.
The days?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I know even my friend, he had an alarm set on his phone. Especially for that day. Like, the minute when it was going to be revealed.
That's going a little far, but...
Oh, yeah, he's a really big Fallout fan.
Oh, well, that explains it. Bethesda tweeted out that it was a fake site and that the creator has since come clean. It cost him nearly $1,000 to put up the site and run it. And he actually made a full CG trailer for it or whatever, and plans to release it once the heat on him dies down. So that'll be interesting to see what it is.
That troll.
I know, that asshole. Anyways.
Well, at least it's costing him money.
Yeah, fuck him. He did like an AMA on Reddit or whatever, and was just answering questions. And
half of them are, why are you such a dick?
Yeah, well, and his answers for the stuff is like, why did you do this? He's like, because I wanted to watch the world burn. Stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, this guy's an asshole. It's so awesome. But at the same time, it pisses me off because I really want Fallout 4.
The real question is, why did Bethesda wait so long to say that?
Yeah, I know, right? They took forever.
I thought that, hey, they aren't denying it, so maybe it's real.
Whatever. Okay, so for the first code, you need to go to onehotholiday.com. That's a McDonald's website, I believe. Onehotholiday.com. And it is for a digital HD episode from Fox for Xbox Video.
Is that the word one or the number?
Yes, it's the word one. Onehotholiday.com.
O-N-E.
The code, yes, O-N-E.
Okay.
That's the word one. Thank you.
Well, they're like...
Not. Why would it be one hot holiday?
I'm just trying to...
Okay, so anyways, the code for the digital episode, for any digital episode or whatever, it's Y3N9ZTNY9L. That is for Xbox Video. So, anyways, so go claim your prize there, guys. There's a video episode or something. Anyways, moving on. What's the next news? News number C.
Number C, yes. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero's release date is revealed. March 18th, 2014.
What?
March is going to be a pretty big month.
So is February. Dude,
Yeah.
those months are packed. But you know why it is?
Why?
That's the end of the fiscal year.
Oh.
So companies are trying to get their games out there at the end of the fiscal year so that they can make their money, and yeah.
I should probably learn that since I'm going into the real world.
Well, it's not the end of everybody's fiscal year. Everybody's
Yeah.
fiscal year is different. This is gamer companies or fiscal years there. I think ours at my work is like June. Like July is the beginning of a new fiscal year at my work. But yeah, anyways, so go on.
Okay. $30 for PS4 and Xbox One, and $20 for PS3 and 360.
So what he's saying is you should download Ground Zeroes for PS3 or 360 because
Yep,
it's $10
that's exactly
cheaper.
what he's saying.
It's just like, what? But yeah, so anyways, that's cool. I know a lot of people who are excited for Ground Zeroes and for the next Metal Gear Solid. Apparently the next Metal Gear Solid is not expected out soon, even though they made huge reveals at both the PlayStation and Xbox One events this year. Yeah, so whatever. Next news, DICE is not developing a Battlefield game for 2014. There's been speculation on whether or not they would go to an annual game like Call of Duty to compete, and DICE has said no.
what they're saying is that they're releasing one in 2013.
They already did.
Another one.
Oh yeah, in the next 3 weeks? Maybe. Don't put it past them.
They haven't denied it.
Yeah, they haven't. But this does not mean that the next Battlefield game could not be developed by another developer. They could hand it off to somebody else. DICE is currently working on Star Wars Battlefront and Mirror's Edge 2, as previously announced earlier this year. There's no guarantee either of those will come out next year either, though. Not surprising. I can't wait for Battlefront. That'll be awesome. I'm so excited.
When was this 2 released?
2004, 2005, I think.
It's high time. There's another one.
Yeah, it is high time. I agree, good sir, good sir. Oh yeah, we forgot to say that this is the Ratchet and Clank episode of the MONG podcast because there's the duo of Brendan and Courtney, and I am Ratchet and you are my Clank. I don't know what that means.
You are Jack and I am Daxter.
Yeah. I am Joel and you're Ellie.
No. I'm the gun.
Oh yeah. I am Booker and you are Elizabeth.
Why do you want me to be a girl?
I'm Drake and you're Sully? Will you be okay with Sully?
Yeah, I'd like a mustache.
I was gonna say I could have said that you were Lena. Well,
I'm that one, like, I'm those two other people. Oh, okay, never mind.
You're getting further and further away from your mic.
News, though.
News, what's next?
Destiny release date revealed.
Yes! What is it?
September 9th, 2014.
No!
I'm just going to be starting classes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Why? That's 9 months away. I could have a baby before then. Oh, God, if I have a baby before then, I'm just quit life.
You want me to fail my, like, third semester at college?
Yeah. Come on, Bungie. At least release it in the summer. What are they doing in the summer, Brendan?
The beta will start in the summer
of
2014.
Really?
First on the PS3, then on the PS4.
Score! Sony for the win!
Xbox
Yes!
beta will be released in March.
No, it won't.
Yeah, that's a lie.
That's a lie. You're a lie. Okay, next news. Ubisoft has sent out a survey to ask fans about what they want in Assassin's Creed 5.
Connor.
Connor? No, fuck that. I don't want an emo freaking Indian kid again.
They haven't finished his storyline.
He can die.
No.
Anyway, so moving on without being racist or mean or hurtful.
Damage has been done, Courtney.
No! Ubisoft has asked people if they would like a separate non-Assassin's Creed pirate video game series. Hell yes, we would, Ubisoft. You rocked the pirate part of Assassin's Creed 4. Please make us an awesome pirate game.
You know, I'm pretty sure they could also make a better hunting game than Cabela's.
Do they make that? Ubisoft? Why are you looking at my penis?
I'm not.
Okay, well...
No, don't you remember the hunting in Assassin's Creed 3?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true that. But still wasn't very cool. So anyways, yes, please. This is a plea from me. Make it. They've also asked about naval battles and multiplayer. Fuck yes, do that too, please. They asked if we would like to see a new present-day protagonist in the next game.
No.
And other questions.
One of them already sucks. I don't want another.
Well, the protagonist in Assassin's Creed 4 is a silent protagonist. You don't actually know who he is. So
But isn't it still Desmond?
No, it's not Desmond anymore.
Why?
Did you play the end of 3?
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Spoilers, if you don't know what happens at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, skip ahead the next 10 seconds. Desmond dies at the end of 3.
Wait, what?
Do you not remember?
Oh, but doesn't...
He touches the thing and he burns and dies. Okay, so we're
back.
back.
I assume they'd bring him back somehow.
Thanks for letting that out. Hopefully you didn't hear that, or you're just now tuning back in. Spoilers are over. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad Ubisoft is asking and trying to find out stuff. Give us what we want, Ubisoft. Give us what we want.
But do you want another, present-day protagonist?
Yeah. I would love to have another voiced present-day protagonist. The last one wasn't voiced or anything, so, you had no connection to him.
Yeah, he got a bit better towards, the other games, but, when he began, I hated him.
Who are we
so
talking
much.
about?
Desmond.
Oh. Why are we back to Desmond again?
Because I'm talking about present-day protagonists. Are we talking about one that actually
We're talking about the one in
play
4.
the entire...
No, we're talking... God damn it. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
What's the next news?
So how about that irregular activity on the on PSN?
On the PSN?
Yeah. Multiple users claim unverified credit card purchase. Sony asking people to change their passwords to something you don't use anywhere else. And Sony stated that all charges will be refunded within 5 to 7 days. Let's not go through this whole PSN hack thing again.
Oh god, I hope this doesn't happen again. Yeah, it sucks. I have yet to have any issues. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'm about to have issues. And hopefully everyone who's had issues will be able to resolve it and get their money back and everything like they said. It sucks. Sucky time to have hackers fucking around with shit. I really hate hackers. They can all freaking burn.
Yeah.
They're not doing anything productive, you know?
Actually, there is one instance where someone did a really good thing.
Yeah?
There's this Dutch hacker who he found a way. He hacked into a crap ton of people's iPhones if they were jailbroken.
Oh, really?
And he's like, if you send me €5, I will tell you how to unhack your phone and be able to use it again.
That's awesome.
And it only worked on jailbroken ones, so they couldn't really report him.
Because it would have been illegal.
Yeah. That's
awesome. Next news. Final Fantasy XIV Patch 2.1 has a release date, and it's December 17th. They will include a new dungeon, or dungeons, I don't remember, player housing, new quests, etc. The player housing part sounds really cool.
Player housing is always great.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to be able to have your own house and set it up and shit like that. And there's going to be a housing section, housing district in each of the 3 main cities, so that's cool. And then it was just recently announced that it'll be coming to PlayStation 4 next spring, I believe. I don't remember the exact date. I should have wrote it down. But yeah, so if you already have it on PS3, you will be able to instantly upgrade it for free on PS4 and be able to continue playing, and it'll have updated graphics and everything like that. So that's really cool. I'm excited. I played it for the first 3 weeks on PS3, and I really liked it, but I didn't have any friends playing it at the time, and so I got burnt out playing by myself. I will probably pick it back up on PS4 when it comes back out, so I'm excited. What's next news?
The Walking Dead Season 2 release date.
Woo! When is it?
17th.
December 17th? The same day as the Final Fantasy patch. December 17th sounds like it's going to be a big day.
Yeah. We're also going to be, doing finals.
Yeah, finals. What day is 17th? That's probably a Tuesday. I almost guarantee it.
Yeah, that's a week from today.
Yeah, fuck. Yep. So I have one final that day. Damn, that sucks. History of Peoples of Kansas.
I have a final that day too.
Oh, you're going to talk quietly? Just talk in your mic, man. Tell people about your final. I got a final.
I was going to tell you because it might conflict with this.
Oh, really? Is it at night?
It's 4:30 to 7.
Well, it looks like you're fired. You're never going to be on the podcast again.
I wanted to not miss a podcast, though. That'd be a great record.
Well, do you have any classes in the morning? We could record early in the morning before my final or something.
There are no classes, I thought, next week.
Well, I mean, do you have any finals in the morning?
I don't think so.
We might be able to do that, or maybe after mine before
podcast.
yours, something like that. Or maybe we do it Monday or something. We'll see.
Maybe.
Anyway, so, yeah, Walking Dead. I'm pretty excited to play as Clementine. Pretty excited. Woo!
She was the girl that was based on...
Your mom? No, I'm just kidding.
Ellen Page, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Just like every other girl in every other game. Oh, and also, Lindsay Lohan is claiming that Clementine was based off of her, and she's going to be suing Telltale Games, apparently. This is just rumor and speculation, I hear.
I heard the same thing about Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she thought that Juliet was based on her.
Oh, I heard the same thing about The Last of Us and Bioshock. She thinks Elizabeth is based off of her.
Well, I mean, how can she not
Wait,
be?
Here's the newest one. I heard that she's going to be suing Studio Japan for Knack. She says that Knack looks like her. Who knew? I mean, Knack really does look like her.
What about the Forza games? She's doing a pretty hefty lawsuit.
Yeah.
Those cars are based on hers that she may have driven once.
Yep, maybe. So anyways, next news. December 12th, which is in 2 days, or a day for you guys. And
tomorrow.
Depending on what... Yeah, whatever. So December 12th, the new Tales game will be revealed. It'll be announced as part of the Nico stream, 7 p.m. local Japanese time. So yeah, I am so excited about that. Tales is my series, man. I play the shit out of those games. I love them so much. Can't wait to hear what it is, even though we probably won't get it for another 10 years. That's an exaggeration. It won't be that long. But still. Next news.
NSA reportedly spying on Xbox Live, World of Warcraft, Second Life, etc. Does anyone use Second Life anymore?
I don't know. I had a friend who used to really, really play it. Like my freshman year of college, he was playing the crap out of it. He would go to work and he'd come home and he'd play it until he went to bed. And then he'd wake up, play it until he went to work, and then he'd go to work, come home, and play it until he went to bed. He was designing guns and shit and selling them and shit. It was interesting.
He was an arms dealer in Second Life?
Yeah, he was an arms dealer. It was interesting. But yeah, so that's cool.
No, it's not cool.
What? You don't think people spying on people is cool?
Well, people who are 12 years old are the worst on Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And I hope they don't tap into Call of Duty, or else they're gonna get a bunch of death threats from everyone.
Ooh. Yeah, it's somebody tweeted out earlier today. So I just played on Xbox Live, and I got called a homophobic slur and told that I suck balls and should go back to my day job by a bunch of little kids. I hope the NSA was spying on that. Something like that. I was like, oh my God.
Or at least their school principal or their mom.
Yeah, their mom was spying on them. So, tell me about it, Brendan. What happened?
The NSA records indicate that the agency sent agents into WoW under the guise of avatars to snoop on players, and in some cases attempt to recruit seasoned players to the cause.
I can't help but laugh.
Seriously?
Yeah. Hey, let's meet under the bridge.
ASL?
Huh?
ASL.
Yeah, ASL. Yo, babe, what's your age, sex, and location? Wait, are you a guy playing as a girl?
They're gonna be doing how to catch a predator on WoW.
World of Warcraft. How not to be lured under the bridge. Anyways.
How not to spy on other people. The documents warn that leaving online gaming services unchecked renders them ideal for terrorists or wrongdoers looking to hide in plain sight. They revealed that so many NSA agents and other third-party agencies were snooping around in games.
Doesn't surprise me.
No,
I mean,
this was the subject of a spoof video that Osama was secretly hiding in RuneScape.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Did they watch that and take it seriously?
Probably. Oh, go on. Okay, so
seriously, NSA, why?
Yeah, NSA. I mean, I could see why. Like when talking about like Call of Duty and stuff, terrorists could be training people through Call of Duty. Like different weapons and different, reaction time issues.
Different perks.
No, not different perks. Nothing like that. Reaction time, different strategies and stuff, working as teams and things like that. Now, obviously, you can't teach everything, but you can teach some things through it, and I can see how people would be using that. But to spy on like everything, I don't know. It's just weird. The entire thing is weird. So weird. Fuck it, NSA, you're gay. If you're listening to this, NSA,
the NSA is our most faithful listener.
You are very, very good, and I love you so much. So don't come to my house. So the last news on our list of giant news, we got all the way up to news number J today. Yes, I said number J. I said number everyone because I don't want to number them, but I wanted to letter them. Newsletter J. The program ID at Xbox or whatever, id at Xbox. I don't know how you pronounce that. I haven't heard it.
I'm going to say ID just because.
I think it is. I think it's ID too. So
yeah,
there's been a reveal on this new program or whatever. 6 months ago, 7 months ago, or whatever, Microsoft was not gonna allow self-publishing by indie game developers, and then they got a huge slap in the face by everyone saying, you're fucking stupid. Sony's doing this. Why don't you do this? And so they made up a program, ID at Xbox or whatever it's called. But what people didn't know at the time was how freaking stupid Microsoft was still going to be with it. So
they do allow like their free like version of like whatever that programming software is for indie game developers. Yeah. No,
there's good perks. There's good perks.
Huh.
But it's just Microsoft is. Oh god. Let me just finish the story.
Oh, sorry.
There's a story on IGN, which is reporting from something from Eurogamer. Eurogamer was told a story. The story says that a developer has revealed that it must delay its multi-platform game on PlayStation 4, Vita, and Wii U, or face being able to being unable to release it on Xbox One due to Microsoft's parity clause. The ID at Xbox program requires games on the console to have day one parity, meaning developers can only release their titles on Xbox One if they haven't already been released on other consoles. So that's saying if you're developing a game right now for every current platform and you want it out on Xbox One, you can't release it on any other platform before you release it on Xbox One. It has to be out on Xbox One day one before anything else. They're requiring that. So, for all these indie developers who have been making a game for the past year or two, and we're like, okay, Xbox One doesn't have an indie game thing, so we can't self-publish our game there. So we're going to make it for PS4, we're going to make it for Wii U, we're going to make it for PS3, all these other consoles. And then Microsoft comes up with this program 6 months ago, and they're like, oh yeah, now we can release it on Xbox, cool. And so they start making it for Xbox, and then they find out, oh, we actually have to delay all of the other versions for every other console and make sure we finish the Xbox One before. And so that means that even though they may be done with their PS3 one now, they can't release it until they completely finish up their Xbox One version, which could be a year away. So they may have to hold on to their game on all other consoles and not make money until the Xbox One version is done, if they ever want to come out on that.
Party foul.
Yeah. It's just how clueless is Microsoft. I can't even imagine what was going through their mind. I mean, of course they're thinking, we're going to make money out of this. And they've said that this is a case-by-case basis, so some companies can apply to, not have to go through with this and shit like that. But it's just like, why have this rule or this, stipulation in there to begin with? it blows my mind how many missteps Microsoft has made in the past year. Every freaking turn, there's a misstep. They just keep making mistakes. This is another huge one. It may not seem that big to some people, but it's going to be huge to several indie developers. It's going to cause them to lose money in some cases. It's going to cause them to postpone everything. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I just feel bad. I just feel bad for them. Microsoft, get your shit together, please. We all want you to succeed. We all want you to have an awesome console with the Xbox One. Just get your shit together. Tired of that shit. Okay, so our next code. This one is for another video, another digital HD episode from Fox on Xbox Video. So I believe it's on 360. Maybe it's on 360 and Xbox One. I'm not sure. But yeah, so you need to go to onehotholiday.com and enter this code, and then you'll get a code for this digital video or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. You guys figure it out. You're the smart ones. The code is N7H89ZM4WT. So yeah, that's for a video on Xbox Video from onehotholiday.com. Go enter that code. Friends and foes alike, whatever. So, moving on to the topic of the week. Brendan, what's your topic?
Persistent world games.
What? Repeat yourself?
Persistent world games.
What the hell is that?
The games where, you can play in the world beyond the storyline.
Beyond. Sorry.
Gosh dang it.
So repeat that? I heard beyond and I lost everything you said.
When you're done with a game, you can still go back and, play in the world.
Oh, like Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So what about it?
I like it. What do you think about it? Do you prefer, non-persistent world games or persistent world games?
No, persistent world games, absolutely. Okay, now, The Last of Us, you can't. You finish the game and it's done. You can't go back to the world. Which, it's not an open world game to begin with, so that makes sense. Persistent world games like you're talking about, it only makes sense in an open world. So if it's not an open world, it can't be there.
Well, it might make sense for, achievements in other games.
Then you would just have, chapter replay or chapter select or new game plus or something. Because how would you go back if it's not an open world? If it's a linear story, how would you go back and trophy hunt or whatever without, chapter select?
I don't know, like Lego games.
Aren't they chapter select? Don't you pick which chapter you want to go to do it? I've never played the Lego game, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Silence. Radio silence. It's really bad for us.
You can choose to go through certain levels, but yeah, you can still play around in the cantina or in a larger space if you want to.
Well, see, that's not the same as Assassin's Creed or something like that.
True.
When you think of the way you described it to me, I think of Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3 and stuff. When you finish the main story, all of a sudden you're still in the Animus and you're still Connor or you're still Edward, and then you just have the entire world left and you can go finish all the collectibles and stuff like that. But you can choose where you go and stuff, and you don't have to be I want to load up Sequence 1, Memory 3.
Yeah.
But you can do that, but that would be just like chapter select. What I think you were talking about, or what I thought you were talking about, would just be just going back into the world like Assassin's Creed and just exploring again.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I love that in games because I like trophy hunting and I like that allows you to do it. And then sometimes I just want to go back in and do stuff, in a game like in Assassin's Creed, for instance. Again,
it's just fun to play around.
Yeah,
you don't even have to be doing.
I just want to go get in a ship and go destroy some other ships. That's fun. It's awesome.
Psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath. Maybe I'm not. So anyways, anything else about that?
Nope, I like it.
Yeah, you like it. Well, that's good. You bring a lot to the table. Okay, well, that's good. You guys didn't hear that, I hope. My topic, the PlayStation Vita. For those of you who listened to Podcast Beyond last week, I know they did a Vita segment, and I was wanting to do this before I even knew about that. And it just so happened that we coincided where we both wanted to talk about the Vita, which really pisses me off.
You guys have so much in common. You should join forces.
I know, right? Would be cool. Hey, IGN, pick me up. Hey, Podcast Beyond, pick me up. Take me in. Anyways, PlayStation Vita. If you guys don't have it, get one. It's so awesome. It's got so many good games. It's the remote play is just now picking up and getting big. Like there's so many good things about it. I can't go into all the details I want to about it, but the one thing I can talk about right now and that I want to talk about is that I just played a game called Ys Memories of Celceta, and oh my god, it blew my mind. Like I can't even explain how fun that experience was. I have not played a whole lot of games on my Vita yet. I have played several, but I haven't played a whole lot that I want to. I have several games I'm going to play and stuff like that. I just haven't had time to get to them all. I'm going to get to Persona 4 eventually. But I did play Ys this past week, and I beat it. And it is everything I wanted in an RPG on the handheld device, everything I wanted in a JRPG on a handheld device. It was fast, fun battle system. The story was awesome. It was kind of cliche in some ways, with the kid forgets everything and then goes on and tries to get his memories back and stuff. But they added new things into it and stuff. And it was so cool. Such a good experience. I can't wait. I hope Ys spawns several more for Vita. I hope they bring the Tales series over on Vita. It just, oh god, it's so good. I can't wait to play Uncharted Golden Abyss. I've heard it's great. But yeah, so I recommend everybody who doesn't have one, go get one. There, you can get them for under $200 right now. You can get them for under $200 with like The Walking Dead or with another game. You can get them for sale. One of my friends who listens to the podcast got one from a pawn shop for like $80 or something like that last week or the week before. And so I mean, look around, look on Craigslist. People are selling them and shit because they don't know how important it is and how much better it's getting. Right now, the sales are skyrocketing in Japan, and they're skyrocketing here now that the PlayStation 4 is out. It's something to invest in, and the more people that invest in it, the more games are going to come out for it. And so I wholeheartedly am backing the Vita, and I hope that everybody else gets on the train. They start getting on this Vita train with me. Yeah! So yeah, what do you have to say about that, Brendan?
Handhelds, yay.
Yeah. See, I mean, handheld devices, I was into Game Boy Color, the normal Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, the DS. I played all the Pokemon games on all of them. I played all the Pokemon games. That's about all I played.
I played all the Mario games, Mario Kart.
On the handheld devices? Yeah, on DS, yeah.
A few Pokemon games, 2 Bionicle games. Oof.
Well, think about all that, and then think about the Vita kicking all of its ass. The Vita's not kicking all of its ass in sales, but in games and quality, oh my god.
But it doesn't beat it in price, so.
The DS XL is $200 also.
No, I mean like an SP.
SP is like $40 or $20 or something.
Even when it came out, we got it for like $40.
I don't even remember that. It's been too long. So anyways, PlayStation Vita is awesome, guys. I will be putting out a review for Ys Memories of Celceta, hopefully Wednesday or Thursday, depending on my finals and final projects and stuff I got to work on. Got to finish some stuff up for school because we are students. Everybody who works for us or who writes for us and is on the podcast, we're all students, and we're all very busy right now because of finals. So let's move on to listener questions. This first question is from Facebook. From a girl named Lisa. I stole this question from, she had asked to a group on Facebook, and I told her that I was going to use it. She says, you could only play games that start with a certain letter of the alphabet. What letter do you choose and why?
Probably T.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, because there's so many games that start with V.
Yeah. You could play the entire Tales series.
Yeah, I could play the Tales series. I could play any
Tomb
game.
Raider.
The Last of Us, Tomb Raider.
The Uncharted.
The Uncharted, yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to miss out on Assassin's Creed. A would be another good one. D would be a good one.
The Legend
B
of
would
Zelda.
be a good one. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda.
You couldn't play Cooking Mama.
Couldn't play Cooking Mama. That's okay.
Or Pikmin.
S would be another good one. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. But the Elder Scrolls, all the Elder Scrolls games. T. We're sticking with T. We have agreed as a team now. T is the way to go. All of you who need to choose one, pick T.
The Fallout.
The Fallout. If only. Okay, the next question. I stole this one also, which is why I'm reading two in a row. From Toonday on Facebook, he says, "What is your favorite video game trilogy?" Mine is the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time series. What's yours? Trilogies. Uncharted.
I've only played one of those games, so I can't claim that.
I would say Halo, but Halo has 4 now.
I would choose the Ezio story arc.
There you go. That's a trilogy.
Yeah.
That is a trilogy. Good,
I'll choose that.
Good job. I like it. There are a lot of them. I mean, Bioshock. Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. That's another good one.
Dead Space.
Dead Space. I haven't played it yet,
Oh,
but I plan to. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Uncharted. That's probably the only series that I've played 1, 2, and 3 and loved each one.
Maybe Kingdom Hearts will soon become your favorite trilogy.
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
Could you preemptively say that based on the first 2 games?
I haven't played 2 yet, so I only played 1. But yeah, so I'm going to go with Uncharted. You're going to go with Ezio Trilogy.
Yeah.
They actually have the Ezio Trilogy, too, for sale.
Yeah, for about $30.
Yeah, they sell it for that. That's cool. It only has Assassin's Creed 2, and the other 2 are digital downloads. Which is bullshit, but whatever.
Yeah, well, digital downloads may be better.
All right. What's the next question, Brendan?
From Robbie on Facebook. What is the most time spent in a video game you ended up not liking? What game was it?
Oh, God. I normally know right away if I'm not going to like a game. So I normally don't spend a whole lot of time playing them. But I do have one I'm going to say for this. Do you have one, though? Off the top of your head?
There have been time... Yeah, probably...
Okay, radio silence, Brendan. Come on, man.
We can edit this part out, can't we?
I don't want to just go through it, edit everything. Come on.
Yeah, probably... Naruto 2.
Shippuden Ninja Storm 2?
It wasn't a fighting game, it was an actual story game. Like, well, you fought. But
Was it Was it one of the Ninja Storms?
2.
How could you dislike that game?
I disliked it because I played it so much.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well,
by the end, I was trying to do all the S-ranked missions.
yeah. I
And
love the Ninja Storm games.
Yeah, and by the end of it, when I was doing like 7 attempts per mission, like each taking like 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I got kind of jaded.
I feel ya. Mine would have to be Dragon's Dogma. I played it for 10 to 15 hours. I knew almost instantly the first scene was epic. Like, it doesn't get any more epic than the first scene. But after playing through that first city, I knew pretty much that I was not going to enjoy the game. But I was like, everyone said so many good things about it. I've got to give it a little time. And so I did. About 10, 15 hours. Got through the next fort, got to the next city, started doing all the missions for it, and eventually was just like, I can't fucking play this game. It's like, it's just not appealing to me. I couldn't take it, so I quit.
And look, I never really buy a game unless I know I'm going to like
I got it for $10.
Oh, well, okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, I was like, it's new game, and it's $10, so why not?
That's like the spirit of Black Friday right there.
Exactly. Which has led me to buy games I probably will never keep, which just pisses me off. So, the next question from Amar on Facebook. He asked it very naughtily, but I decided to change it. Which Disney princess would you marry? I don't even know all the Disney princesses anymore. Let's say Snow White. Is she the one that sleeps?
No, that's Sleeping Beauty.
That's Sleeping Beauty. Okay.
Well, Snow White also sleeps.
Yeah, I thought didn't she eat an apple?
Yeah, and that... Why do they all sleep?
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Stay awake for your entire life. That's like our realization last week that all the Nintendo guys all chase the one girl forever.
Except for Mario, he switched really quick. In his first game, he was chasing that one woman.
He was?
Yeah, the Donkey Kong game.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first appearance by Mario.
That's true. I'm going to choose Snow White because she has 7 dwarves.
You mean slaves?
7 slaves. 7 dwarves, and I could show them up. So, Actually, I would like to use them as my personal slaves.
As your ottomans?
Yes. Be like, hey, go cut me some wood. And be like, but why? Be like, honey, will you tell him to cut me some wood? She'd be like, dopey, go cut him some wood. But thank you.
And also another one is Cinderella because she has control over all animals.
Oh yeah, but didn't she sleep too? No, she didn't sleep. Cinderella was the glass slipper, wasn't she?
Yeah, the one who freaking got a perfect fit shoe and
control
lost it.
over all animals.
Yeah, she sung in like the birds did her chores.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so is that who you're choosing? This segment's going on way too long.
Don't marry a Disney princess. They're gold diggers. They only go for princes.
Yeah, fuck them. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're not going to give Brendan a chance to choose.
I'm not choosing.
What's the next question, Brendan?
From Joshua on Facebook. What sort of art style are you hoping for in Telltale's games, the Game of Thrones games? I said games way too much, since it's not based on any previously illustrated work.
I mean, I can't...
I think we all know we're looking for a cel-shaded game.
Yeah, it's going to look exactly like The Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us and stuff. I don't think those look any different, do they? From what I could tell, they looked exactly the same for the most part. And then even the Borderlands trailer looked exactly the same. So I mean, I don't think it's going to be any different.
I forget what the Borderlands looked like before it was cel-shaded.
Borderlands always looked the same.
No, I mean like before they released it. It wasn't originally supposed to be a cel-shaded game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They just added that on.
Well, that's interesting. So yeah, whatever. I assume they're just going to stick with their signature Telltale Games look. So I'm excited for it. You know, whatever. It's going to be awesome. I love the Game of Thrones. And I'm going to love the game, regardless of even if it sucks. The next question is from Chris on Facebook, and he says, do you think microtransactions are going to play a huge part in the future of games?
I hope not.
I hope not.
Dear God.
I don't like microtransactions at all. He continues with, do you believe it will ruin the experience by cheating your way out of grinding? Yes, I do. How do you think it's the best way to use? How do you think it's the best way to use
make
use of microtransactions without ruining the experience and keeping balance between other players who don't want to use microtransactions?
Get a weird hat.
I think the only way to do it is to separate them. People who use microtransactions from people who don't. Put them in different playlists, put them in different servers, things like that. That's the only way, I think. Or just make the microtransactions not matter, like a useless hat. Good job, Brendan.
Yeah.
He says, for example, real money auction house in Diablo 3. I can spend a whole week farming to get a decent gear, and some rich kid can have the same gear for less than $50. You end up playing with noobs with high-level gear, ruining the game for you. Totally agree. That sucks, Chris.
It's been a long time since I've heard the word noob.
Really yeah, me too.
I miss it.
Miss noob. Noob, 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 noob. Noob tube.
Then before that, newbie.
Okay, so the next code. This one is for a game. It's called One the Maw, or just The Maw. It's an Xbox 360 game, I believe. Again, you can go to onehotholiday.com to get this. The code is 95B4RGSLH2. Again, it's for it's for a game called The Maw, I believe, on Xbox 360. Go to onehotholiday.com. So yeah, that's cool. Go get that. Yeah. I don't even know what it is. I think it's a McDonald's giveaway. All these codes are provided by our awesome writer and one-time podcast participant, Lou. He's awesome. He's written some cool reviews for some Nintendo games and PC games on our website. He will be on some podcasts coming soon as we can figure out how to record Skype again, because my Skype recorder is broken or something like that. And he's going through finals right now, which is why he hasn't been able to write in a while.
It's for like law school, so.
For law school. He's doing the big time stuff. So good luck on your finals, Lou. Kick their ass and then get back to writing and doing awesome stuff for us and playing some cool games and get to be able to finally play your PS4 when you're done. Yeah! Excited. So, what are you playing right now, Brendan?
I'm playing Finals.
You're playing Finals? Yeah, me too. That's exactly what I'm playing. I don't know what I'm going to play next. I just beat Ease, and the games on the list next are DMC, Devil May Cry, Dead Space Trilogy, Remember Me, Risen 2, Persona 4, Uncharted Golden Abyss, Sleeping Dogs, Kingdom Hearts Re, Chain of Memories. Got a bunch of games I got to play. It's just which one do I want to play next? I don't know. No idea. I'll decide next week or something. Okay. So, the next giveaway. It is for Miss Splosion Man.
Isn't that the big one?
Yeah, yes.
I thought we weren't.
We're not, Brendan. Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you for that. We're not giving it away on the podcast. But it's for Miss Splosion Man. If you want to win it, if you want this code, you need to go to our website, middleofnowheregaming.com. And then you need to create a profile on middleofnowheregaming.com. Use your real name, use an alias, I don't care. Just sign up. And what we really want out of this is for you guys to use our forums, comment on our stories, things like that. But in order to win this, you need to sign up on the website. We will create a forum post, and it will be for this giveaway. And we will ask a question on there, and all we ask is that you go and give an answer. Give an answer on there, say whatever you want. Don't make it a bullshit answer. So, say we ask, what's the... what's your favorite action role-playing game? And you say Pac-Man, or you say bullshit, or something like that. We're not going to accept that. Actually answer the fucking question. So hopefully we get a lot of entries for that, and we will pick a winner from that, and we will give you Miss Splosion Man's code. So anyways, again, go to middleofnowheregaming.com and comment in that thread. We will have it up soon. Other than that, what games are coming out this week? There's a whole lot of games again.
Oh, yeah.
Whole lot. PS3, Doki Doki Universe. PS4, Doki Doki Universe. Sorcery Saga, The Curse of the Great Curry God comes out on Vita. That sounds like an awesome game, doesn't it? The Curse of the Great Curry God. Also on Vita is Doki Doki Universe. It's out on 360. Nothing? It's out on Xbox One, Brendan. Same? Nothing? Oh, man. Xbox is really kicking ass right now. Yeah. Comes out on PC, Brendan.
Total War, Rome 2, Caesar and Gaul DLC, I think. Unity of Command, Black Turn, Tiny Brains, Europa Universalis.
Universalis.
This looks like Latin, so I'm pronouncing it in Latin.
Okay.
Conquest of Paradise. Yeah, I'm assuming. For Wii U, We Fit You.
Woo-hoo!
Finally,
we fit you.
Aha!
The Wii Fit, or the Wii Fit, the Wii U fits you. We fit you. Sorry.
For 3DS, 3D Echo the Dolphin, 3D Galaxy Force 2 as well.
Woo! Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wraps up the show.
Now for housekeeping.
Housekeeping. You love me long time. $5. Okay, this is so racist.
Dear
really
Lord.
bad. Anyways, so as always, we record on Tuesdays and we release on Wednesdays. You can find the podcast at middleofnowheregaming.com every week. You can find us on iTunes by searching Middle of Nowhere Gaming or MONG Podcasts, and you can subscribe to us. Please rate us. Rate us whatever you want. Be honest. If you hate us, rate us a 1. I don't care. Just rate us. If you love us, rate us a 5, please. Recommend us to your friends. Tell everyone about us, please. We need more listeners. We need more people on the website. We need more comments. We need more viewers. And I am begging you guys. No, I'm not really begging you. I don't really care.
I am.
I'm going to keep doing this. I love this. I love this job, and I want everyone else to love this also. I love talking to people about video games, so please recommend us to your friends. If you know somebody who might be interested, say, hey, check out middleofnowheregaming.com. They have a cool podcast, should do something like that. Or you could hold a gun to their head and say, hey, check out Middle of Nowhere Gaming. No, don't do that. I don't recommend violence. Violence is bad. Where can they find us on Facebook and Twitter, Brendan?
Middle of Nowhere Gaming Mong on
That's
Facebook.
on Facebook. Mm-hmm.
All lowercase except for Mong, capital MONG. And on Twitter, you can find us at capital Mong lowercase podcast.
No underscores.
Shut up.
At Mong Podcast.
Yeah.
You can email us any suggestions, questions, anything like that at mong.podcast@gmail.com. We try to reply to any questions on there or anything like that. Or if you just want a question read out on the podcast, you can email us there. If you have any suggestions on writing you want us to do or reviews for a game you want us to do, email us there. You can apply to be a writer for us. If you want to review games for us, if you're like, hey, they're not doing mobile game reviews or something, or hey, they're not doing DS reviews, or hey, anything like that. If you want to work for us, if you want to write for us, that's unpaid, by the way. But if you want to write for us, go ahead and apply. Go to our website. We have an application now. We're accepting people. We are reading through them. We had a dozen applications just over the weekend. I have been going through them. I have found some interesting people that I have contacted about joining the team. We are looking for you. Mong wants you. Yeah, that's cool, Uncle Sam.
So, yeah, please
whatever.
join.
So, yeah.
We're lonely.
Check out our website for all the blogs, latest reviews, and everything like that. middleofnowheregaming.com. And you can find us all on Twitter. I am at Osborne_2009. And Brendan is?
Brendan Jester.
Yep. So, yeah. Until next time, friends and foes alike, this has been Mong Podcast Episode 12.
Mong.
Mong. Swag and stuff.